Srinivas, give me to 5 minutes. So my system Zoom is not working, so I'm joining from another system. Yes, Naveen, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay, then thanks. Yes, I shared my screen. Then, so yesterday we discussed about the form elements. All right. So these are the importance. So then form, import, and select options, text area, button, field set, legend, label. So these things we discussed yesterday, right? So the next one today. So form methods also we discussed. All right. So form methods also we discussed and differences. So then data list. So yesterday, so we leave this one data list. Why we need data list? In the select drop down, so I'm opening visual editor. Again, I have to write complete for desktop. Then create a new folder. So HTML. Then inside of HTML, so, okay, so this one is connected to SSH. So we can open Notepad++. Oh my goodness, Notepad++. So just to give me 2 seconds. This is another editor. So opening new file, new one. So then close all the things set to this one. So, yes, right. So new HTML file. So HTML. So we have to write each and every tag in this editor. So we have how to write all the elements. So close HTML. Then so are you able to see now clearly? Then head. So then close head. Then title. So HTML from elements example. So close title. Okay. So then after head, so we have a body tag. So then close body tag. So saving. So desktop HTML 28.html. Okay. So then now, so head is moved to me, then body. So then inside body, so we have to write heading h2 from elements example close h2. Okay. Then from sorry, close form. So then inside of form, so first one is a label. So then first name, close label. So then input type equal to text. So then name equal to f name. Okay. So then a value equal to, so if you have, so you can give it, or otherwise you can keep it empty. Place folder equal to, so enter your name. Okay. So this is one input. The next one is last name. So here I can change it to L name. So then enter your L name, last name. Okay. Enter your first name. So the next one is select label, label, and select your country. So then close a label. So then select. So then close select. Select. Inside we have a options. This one also we have to give the name of this select. So then country, country. Okay. So the next one is, so we are having the options inside of this one. Options, option. So then, so first one there is no value. Value equal to empty. Enter. Choose your country. Okay. So the next one. So list of our countries. Option. So then value equal to India. So then India, then close option. Same thing. Four, right? So then this one is USA. So then this one USA. So UK. UK. So then Canada. Canada. Okay. So the next one. So here up to now. So here, so select box is there. So we are discussing about the options, right? So we are discussing about the data list. So in the HTML data list, tag is used to provide an autocomplete feature. Autocomplete means, for suppose in the select box, it's a option of, it's a second option of a select box. So for suppose in the select box, so we are having the thousand list. Okay, we are having the thousands list. So in that thousands list we have to choose either with the m letter or last y letter, with y letter, whatever we are having. So if you want to, if you are having the thousand options in the select box, so we have to scroll that one, we have to scroll that drop down. So instead of that one, so you instead of scrolling, so whatever option you want, first you have to type one letter. So then with one letter, so what are the options are having that letter, so all the options list we can show. It's a it's a auto complete feature. So whenever you are typing one letter, so whatever options are having with that letter, so all those options we are able to see that. So instead of scrolling, to avoid that scrolling, so we are having the another option, data list. Okay, we are having another option, data list. So for in this data list, first we have to give the input, because of we have to enter one letter, right? So for that, so we have to give, we have to we have to create one input. So here, mm, so above one label, close label, choose choose your country from data list. Okay, then close label. Then after that, so we have to create a input. So then type equal to text. Okay, so then name equal to country data list. Okay, so then after that, so here we are created input. So then after that we are having the data list, data list. So then close data list, data list. Sorry. Inside I have same options. First one is empty, so remaining, so we are having the options list. Now we can, you can see, can execute it. So we have to go to this one, inside of this one, then open with Google Chrome. Now see. So then, so this is the drop down. So then there is no option. We have to manually go. For suppose if you are having n number of options, we have to scroll down. We have to scroll down, right? So then now, you know. So if you want to go down, so we have to go manually, then select that one. So for this one, so whenever we are typing one letter, it is automatically appears that list. To give the link, so we are created the data list here. Here we are created the data list. This is the data list. So we have to give the this data list link to this one. So then how to give the link? So we have to give one ID, this one. Okay. So then data list. So this is your own ID. So you can give any name. Country data list. Okay, here it is already there. That's why I'm not giving. So just I am giving the C data list. Okay, so then, so to give the link to this input, we have to give the list equal to same name. Whatever ID we are giving for this data list, same ID we have to give it here. Same ID we have to give it here. So then now, after saving this one, see this one. So first suppose, see all the list of this one. Okay, all the list, right? So all the list of things here happening. So why two times is came? India, India, then USA, USA. But here also it is coming. So that's why. So now let's do this one. Just to get nothing. Okay. So need to go. Then USA. So then UK. So then Canada. Okay. Now need to give this label. This label will pick from this one. So now you can right. So whenever I am typing C, so with C letter we are having only one. So then it is giving. So then we can easily select that one. Okay. So that is the purpose to avoid the scrolling of so lengthy drop down. So we have to use the autocomplete data list, autocomplete drop down. This is called autocomplete drop down. So then how we can create the autocomplete drop down? So first we have to create a input. Then after that we have to create a data list. To give the data list link to input, so we have to choose one unique ID for data list. We have to give one unique ID to data list. Then that data list we have to append to this input using list attribute. Using list attribute, so we can append to this one. Okay, so this is the data list. So clear. So the next one is so output in the HTML. This is not recommendable. So then so we can also do this output. Okay, so we can able to see whenever we are typing the two numbers. So if you want to do some arithmetic operations, okay, so then automatic output we can show in a window, we can show in our browser. So for that, so we have a output tag. Okay, we have a output tag. So then now we can see, first we have to create. So we can choose another one, new, then close form, so then close body, so then close HTML. Okay, so inside of form, so I have a two inputs. Input type equal to text, so then name equal to, okay, so n1, so number one. Okay, so then value equal to, so if you want to give any value, then no worries. So then if you don't want to give, no worries. So input. Okay, so before that one, so I am giving the label number one. Okay, colon. So then next one, same thing, number two, colon. So input type equal to text. So then name equal to n2. Then value equal to empty. Okay, so for this one plus, then equal to, okay, we have a output tag, output. Okay, so we have to add these two numbers, all types. So then 29.html. Okay, so then we are created output tag. So in the form, so here we have to use one JavaScript function. So on input, okay, on input, this one, on input equal to x dot, x dot value. Okay, so x dot value equal to, x dot value equal to, value equal to, so then, so here if you can enter a, if you are choosing a text. Okay, so then if you want to convert this one as a integer, so we have to use the parse in, parse int, parse int. So then n1, n1 plus, so then parse int n2. Okay, so then result will appear here. So on input, so this on input result value we have to append to, so this one we have to append to, so this one. So how we can append, x equal to, x equal to, sorry, what is this one here, so name equal to x, name equal to x. Okay, so then now you can see in our browser, yeah, 29.html. So what happened? Only number 3 is visible. Here we didn't close this one, that's why. Okay, now you can see. So 0 and 0, 0 and 0. For suppose 1 and 1. So what happened? It is showing a name equal to. So then percent of n1 plus n2. My percent is correct only, right? RSE. Then for equal to. So then n1 n2. 1 plus n2. And this one. Because of that is a text, right? Value. So then we don't need this one. So into dot value. So now I reload this one. 1. So then 1. Okay. So whenever it is having 0, so then 1 plus 0, so 1. So then 100. So then 200. So if it is a nothing, so then if it is enter, it is showing as a none. Okay, it is showing a none because of, so this is a type equal to text, so that's why it is showing, that's why it is showing. So we can see number, and this one also a number. Now we can see 1 and 1, 100. Same thing, right? So this is the way we can apply the output here. Why we are not using this one? Because of when someone is seeing this one as a V page source. Okay, so V page source control you. Sorry, all to you. See all the logic related. So whatever logic we written, so this logic will shown in the view page source. So that's why it is not recommendable this one. Okay, so we can do all the arithmetic operations here. Okay, here for suppose here you can see, so here I am entering 1.5 and here I am entering 1.5, but here total it is showing 2. Why? Because of here we are choosing the parse. So then you can choose the parse float. Okay, parse float. So then we will get the correct value. See now. So 1 and 1. So then you can choose the 1.5. So then 1.5. Okay, so we have to choose in that way. So then if you want to the multiplication, just we can give the multiplication star symbol. Okay, then here also same thing. Now you can see, so 5 and 5, 25. Clear? So this is the way we can generate the output in the browser when we type an input, arithmetic operation inputs. Okay, so this is the way we can display the output using output tag. Okay, clear? So these are the HTML form tag elements. So these are the HTML form tag elements. So form, input and select. Inside select we are having the options. So then after that text area. So then after that button. So then after data list. So then after that field set legend. Okay, so these are the form elements we are having in HTML5. Okay, so the next one is form input types. Okay, so all there is no types in the select. So here if you can see the form elements input type is having multiple types. So select there is no types. So we are having only one type, that is select. Okay, so we are having inside of options we can provide options. There is no options types. Okay, for text area also if you want to enter multi-line, so then we can choose the option text area. So then next one data list. Okay, so this is a data list is a alternative of select. Okay, now in the input we are having the multiple types. So as we said here, as before we said here, in the input types we are having multiple things. Okay, so then we can see those things, those are all the things. So then here if you can observe, so the HTML input type elements is used to create interactive control for a web-based form to accept the data from the user. Data can entered by the user in various forms. Okay, so that means, so for suppose, so I want to enter a number. I want to enter only number. So users don't know. So what data they are increasing, what data they are placed here. For suppose if you can observe here, so basically, so what is this one? As a developer, we know. So we need to enter this one as a number and we need to enter this one as a second number. Okay, this one as a second number. So someone enters the, so A and B. Someone enters the A and B. So if our input type is a text, if our input type is text, so then someone enters so A and B. So at that time, so we didn't get the proper results. We didn't get the proper results. So that's why without JavaScript validation, so in the HTML5 only, so they are providing some input type controls. They are providing input type controls. So first one, so here, so that is the various forms means. So in the input type, so we are having the various forms. Okay, like alphabets. If you want to enter only alphabets with letters with numbers, we have to choose the input type text. Okay, so if you want to enter only numbers, we have to choose only number. Okay, if you want to enter a name, if you want to enter email, so we are having the input type email. So these type of things we are having in the HTML input types. Okay, so then here, so we are having the different types. So first one is we are already seen this one, input type text. Input type text. It defined a one line text input field. So the next one, input type password, defines one line password input field. So that means, so whenever we are choosing, so here creating another form, new input type examples. Input type example. So then here we are having the form. So then here we are already having a inputs name. Okay, name. So here name. So then value and placeholder. Placeholder equal to, so enter your name. Enter your name. Okay. So then after this one, so then we are having the input type password. Then I want to enter a password here. So then how we are able to see whenever we are entering a password, whenever we are entering a password. So in the front end, we are able to see only dots. So then how HTML browser is encrypting that when we choose a input type password. So if you want to enter a password, definitely you have to choose the type equal to password. Okay. So then name equal to password. So then value. So empty. So placeholder. Enter your password. Okay. Placeholder equal to enter your password. Okay. So then here saving and 30.html. Okay. Now when you execute this one, and you execute 30.html. See now. So here name, this is a text. So we can enter, when you choose the input type text, we can enter any character in the keyboard. So we can enter the special characters, we can enter the numbers, we can enter the text. Okay. So then when you choose a password, so we can enter any text. Okay. So then, but the text is encrypted. So it is showing as a dot symbols. Okay. So dot symbol when you choose input type text, so this one shows as a dots. Okay. So for suppose if you want to see this one as a developer, so if you want to see what text you are entering, so before submitting the confirm, so you can change this up in the inspect element type text. So then you are able to see that one what you enter. Okay. So then, so this way you can see the passwords. Clear. So the next one is after input type password. So we are having a submit and reset. We will see later. So then radio and check boxes. So first one we can see the radio button. So why we are using the radio button? So whenever we want to, so we are having the multiple options. We are having the multiple options. In that multiple options, in that multiple options, we want to choose only one option. We want to choose only one option. At that time we can choose the radio button. At that time, so we can choose the radio button. So then here, so input type equal to radio. Okay, input type equal to radio. So then name equal to, name equal to, so gender. gender. Okay. So then value equal to, so why we are entering, it must, we have to enter a value for checkboxes and radio buttons and select boxes, because of we are choosing in that values list. So we are choosing only one, either one or multiple. So we are choosing only one value here. So then that's why, so we are not entering any values. So we are choosing in the list. So then we are having values male. So then there is no placeholder for this, because of we are getting the rounded buttons. Okay. So then male. So the next one is female. Input type radio, and the name we have to give unique name. So if you want to choose only one, so we have to give the unique name for radio button. So here female. Okay, female. So the next one is, so others. We are having another option called others. 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 So then here this way you can display. So now we can reload this one. See now. So we can choose only one option instead of this one. So before, so we can enter the choose your gender label, then choose your gender. So then close label. Now you can. So you can choose only any one of them instead of these three options. So we have to choose only one option only. For suppose if you can give the different names here, different names here, so then we are able to select all the values. So we are able to select all the values. So whenever, so you want to choose only one option instead of this one, instead of in these three options you want to choose only one. So then we have to give same name, same name. Okay. So then this is the radio button. Okay. So the next one, checkbox, input type checkbox. When we can choose, so instead, if you are having n number of options, instead of n number of options, you can choose only few of them. If you want to choose multiple choice boxes, it's a choice boxes. So then, so if you want to choose multiple